We're doing a radio replacement on a 2007 Lexus IS250. So we're gonna be moving all of this. Let me get that out the way. Yeah, we're gonna be moving all of that. Now we're about to pop the hood. Hood latch is right here, and disconnect the battery cable. All right, the negative battery cable is right here. You just move that cap right off of that, and it's about a 10 millimeter. If it's and it's already loose. So we're gonna make sure we tighten it up good before we get done because it was already loose. And that's all. Put that back over it or over the terminal. And we're gonna let the hood back on. Alright, and next you gotta take off this part right here. It's just a cover, a side panel. If you don't have a trim tool, be careful what you use. Have something that's safe enough to wedge in here that'll get in this little corner at the bottom. And we're just gonna lift up on it. Don't be scared of it. Let's see. We can get up in here. Gotcha. Just like that. And it goes in. And it'll slide and snap right back into place. And we're gonna do the same over here. And it is gonna make a pop, so don't be scared. You're not breaking it as long as you're using something this flat to get up in there. Let's see. There we go. Nice and smooth. And if it doesn't look like this, you messed up. There we go. This is round shaft, so it's probably, yep, it'll just twist off. Yep, there we go. Alright, the gear knob off. Let's put that on the floor. Let's see. Might have to turn the car, get up the battery. I need this to get out of my way. Alright, let's see. You can stop it. Alright, yep. So you got to hold down on the tab while you pull it out. And if you feel too much tension, just stop and try something different, like I did. Her tabs are already kind of iffy on this right side, so we have to adapt to that. There we go. There we go. It should slide right out, like so. There we go. And we're gonna disconnect these tabs down here. I don't know if you can see that on camera, babe. Alright. It's like a little tiny push right here. Can you see that, baby? Mm-hmm. Let's see. And we're gonna push in and pull out. Let's see, it's a tiny little notch. You're gonna do that. Push in, and when you're gonna feel it, hear it click, and then you're gonna pull out. And let me get this at a better angle to get it out. Alright, I had to do it from this side, y'all, where y'all couldn't see it, but it's easier like that. Then just gonna get this off of the harness, off of the clips. And it's another one right here that y'all can see. It's a little tiny click and pull. And it's easy to remember because it was hanging like this. It's just picture it blowing to the right and just line it up with it. Use it just 3/8, regular 3/8 size, small extension, 10 mil. Let's see here. Yeah, we'll reach it. But if you don't want to bump into this or be too close to it, you always get another longer extension. It's already loose. They ain't got too much on them. we literally can already, just in case you're a female or anybody that not much strength on this DIY, you can always borrow tools from the parts store too. Hold on to the screw. I have a lot of anxiety from dropping screws on the hoods and on the cars. Hold on to that when it's coming out. As soon as it gets loose as water, get the hold in the head of the screw. So you can pull it out like this. Hold on to it for every turn, just in case it drops. From gear panel out. I have a number of things. We're gonna go with some that's flat, and all of them have a flat end. Then we need some that's probably slightly slanted. This is the slightest slanted I have, and it's thin enough. You can always shop them up at home if you have the metal kind or anything else. This is just a pull-up, so you just want to be careful and not to just be a gorilla with it, because it does just pull up with nothing to take it loose. And you can't see where the clips are, so just take your time with it. Let's see here. Some things require finesse, don't rush it. Use our small Pittsburgh prime. Let me tell you how stupid I am. You just gotta slide the armrest back. But it still pays to be careful. Alright, let's see. It's a connected clip right here, y'all. You're just gonna push up on it and pull. Like so. Expect to make sure ain't nothing in it, ain't no pins missing. She good. Push this out of here. Oh, no we don't. Another one like that was up top. And I'm gonna do this. Just like that. And we're gonna get this out of the way. Millimeters right here. We gotta move this out of our way. And the only thing I see, you can jiggle something and see what's holding it steady. Bam and bam. It's probably more than that. I think that's it though. They're not 10s. Alright, it's probably about an 8 or a 9. Let's go get our other socket. We have our 8mm. Boom boom. Get a little stretch to get over there. This is our 3/8. I'm gonna show y'all. I'm gonna post a little size diagram. You can look at it and tell. A 1/4 is the tiny one that you always see. The tiny one, it's very small. 3/8 is just about the regular size everything is, and a 1/2 is the one that's like about a thumbnail, just compared to your thumbnail. Just think of 25 cents, think of 30 cents, then think of 50 cents. 1/4, 3/8, and a 1/2. I don't need that. Again, I have a magnet that I did not grab. This is a safe way to retrieve your boat. Hug it with that magnet. You won't have to worry about losing it. Same thing here. Alright, here we go. This is just the ashtray. Yup, and the car charger. As I look on the other side in case you never seen it. And we're gonna unplug this. Same thing. It's a push right here. And you're gonna pull. Just like that. I'll move that out the way. Alright, I see two already. Right here, there, and here. To the left. Let's see, get a focus in. There we go. There and there. It's two in the middle. Don't worry about that. We're not moving that black piece. Focus on what you're moving. We're moving the radio. This is connected to the radio. Let's see. See, this one is a little easier. And this is a 12-point, y'all. It's better to use a 6-point, which I'm probably gonna go and get for that one because it's 12 points lock on better. They lock on good, but as you can see, it don't grip like the 6-point. Nothing falling down there into the deep dark like it was about to do. All right, let's get the other one up. Here, stop. All right, y'all, we have a 10mm 6-point, and it's an extension. And I never really get to use, never really need it that much. Most 10mm, I'll be right up on them. But this is perfect for this. Like that. That's what we want. You can see up under here? Alright, there we go. Let me see. There we go. Get them right there. Just like that. And we got it. Here we go, y'all. Light movement. There we go. Okay. Let's see, I'm sliding out of there. And get the back of it. It's kind of a two-man job. But and luckily I have my fiance with me, lovely Chrissy. But aside from that, if you do have to do it on your own, let's look down here and assess this risk. Is it zoomed back out? Oh, you can see good. Okay. Me personally, I wouldn't sit this on here. You can't push it with your hand. I don't feel comfortable doing that. But if you had to, I feel like just put something soft between it, or that's wide as the bottom of the radio, and don't press down on the gear knob. I don't personally want to do that, so I'm gonna get her to either hold this while I unclip the back, but y'all do it the way you want. So we're gonna get an image of the back first before we do this. I'm definitely gonna move that. We have one here. It's just a push in. We have one here, and one here. And yeah. And this is just a wire harness. It's a push in too. Don't worry, it's a push in. You just boop, like push in and pull up like that. And that's it. We're gonna go ahead and get that done now. Okay, while she's holding that, notice I pulled this out of here. But aside from that, we're down here. Those three right there. Gonna pull those out. And aside from this one on the bottom, y'all, it's another one right there. So we're just gonna pull out like that. One is bigger on the bottom. Can't get that mixed up. You can always wrap some electric tape around this if you want to protect that too. Alright, and this right here is just latched on. We're gonna put a flathead in between one of those parts. And then I'm gonna pull with my other hand. We got that out. And same thing on the bottom. You're gonna pull on the tabs underneath. Yeah, way easier to start from the other side. You got more room over here for leverage. Boom, 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 boom. And here's the last one. The reason why this one is so hard to get out, y'all, is because I don't have good leverage. And the reason why I don't is because I'm right here. So on the other side, there we go. Gonna push down there and pry up here and pull it out. You got it. Alright, y'all. It's gonna be right here. Get it on this side a little bit, stretch your arm. You're gonna go in between it, kind of wedge it in, and pull it like this. So it is kind of a two-man job, or man and woman. Alright, and there's our radio. Let's get this up. Alright, y'all, we have our replacement part. We'll clean up all that later. Ooh, gotta get it all up out of here. Alright, we'll clean up all that, y'all. Alright, showing the comparison. Here we go.
Just the old one.
Hold it sideways to like both. There we go. I'm gonna get a still image of it. Same on the bottom, brackets. Let's get an image of the top for y'all. same exact part on the top and on the back. We even got our own harness over here ready to get in. Alright, let's get it installed. He shrink these two right here and replaced the old ones, wires that was on the other ones. And we have all this protected from dust and debris while we was away. So we're gonna move this. I'm gonna show you why we need this stuff in a minute. I'm gonna move all these paper towels out of the way. And these are the two that we're replacing mainly. Some of this stuff you can't order by itself. You have to get everything. Alright, so with that distance we have, we're gonna probably strip about this much. So I'm using these. You can use whatever wire cutters or however you want to do it. I'm not pressing all the way down. I'm just kind of touching it and sliding off. And if you feel like you need to grip it a little tighter, go a little bit tighter and slide off. Tighter, a little bit tighter. Like that. You can always start up here and go down if you don't want to clip, make a mistake to clip too much. Or you can grip it a little bit to kind of cut in, then do it. I would rather have to do this some extra times than do it too hard and cut the whole wire, and I'm steady messing up and losing wire. You know what I mean? So don't worry about having to do it over and over. Take your time. Like that there. That's copper wire, good copper wire. Yeah, see, we not losing nothing. Y'all worry about, well, he ain't even getting nothing. I'll do it harder. Yeah, well, if I would have did it too hard the first time, I probably would have lost some good wire. Alright. Just like that. And we got all the good wire users. Try to get it to a point. If it's skinnier than this, try to spiral it to a point as much as you can. And we're gonna do the same with this one. And then we're gonna do the same here, about that far, up and down. And we're gonna show y'all what we're gonna do after that. And what I'm gonna do right here is grab this, some pliers that's kind of thick, and kind of crimp it. I don't even know if crimp is the word. I just like using that word for this. I can kind of compress it and squeeze it down. And if you have to, torch it a little bit more. You just want to get a good locked in connection. And you don't have to do all of this. You can do it the way you please. This is my way of doing it. Alright. Then we're going to do the other side, connect it on there. And what we're going to do is wrap the black tape, electric tape, around it. And I'm going to show you how it look when I finish wrapping it, when I connect it. Because there's no way of just, I'm going to have my baby holding this wire while I'm doing the other one. So I'm going to show you how it look like with that. And that side like that on the radio. Basically like this. Let me show you. This is gonna go in, connecting like that. We're gonna heat shrink that. We're gonna wrap the black tape around from this black, cover up all but black. It should look like one complete wire with a bulky part right here. And that's how it should look. If you wanna put a sleeve out over it, you can, but we'll show you how it look when we finish. So. All right, now we're gonna be wrapping the electric tape around. See the quickest way to do this. We're gonna start like that, right around here. Get on there and take your time. Make sure it's nice and tight. This is why it's so important to do your shrink wrap job right. You don't have to worry about it coming loose. Let's put this there. Start just make sure it's as tight as you can get it. And go all the way around. Pause. And this is a way to fix any type of connector. It can be a fuel injector clip, the switch plug for coil pack, anything. When you get a mechanical, you get me to come out and test it, and you see that clip is broke or whatever, the wire, whatever. You know, this is the way you can do it. It's not always the whole sensor or the whole fuel injector or the whole coil pack. It's not always the whole sensor, like I say, sensor. You have to see why it says circuit low, open, close, circuit high. You have to see all of that. See what the problem is. It might just be the connector. And if it's the connector, it's a simple fix like this. Piece might be 50 cents to $2 instead of a $75 sensor. And all you gotta do is shrink wrap the wire connected, the part that you plug in for it. And that's it. And we have protective sleeves we can put over this too. That's like thick, like get up in here. These right here, those type of sleeves, you can buy those at Harbor Freight. I actually have some in the trunk, so you can make it look even more professional. Or for those wiring harnesses under the hood that take a lot of heat that you want to protect. Alright, shrink wrap and replace both of these. And we're about to start the reinstallation process with all the wires, and we're gonna have to hold the radio while we're doing it. So let y'all see when we get it back in. Did you plug up something right back there? Yeah, everything's plugged up. Pause it. There, pause it. This. Pause it. Pause it. Start these. Sit it there. Straight. Alright, ashtray goes in first. Goes like that. I'm gonna connect this, but y'all can't really see. Like so. Ashtray goes in. Take your time. If it came out that way, it goes in that way. Take your time. Like so. Line it up where the bolts were. If it doesn't line up, readjust it. Don't get frustrated. Giving myself advice. Told ya. Pause it. If it doesn't line up to the T, perfectly, it is not right. Oh yeah, this is the one with our smaller bolt, smaller socket, not 8mm. Let's put an extension on here for comfort. Don't tighten it up all the way or too much. This is plastic going on plastic. It does not have to be torqued. Just get it snug. Get it snug. Put it in the position you had it. Snap in the trim. Sure everything lines up correctly. Let's go back up. Let's push the front down first. Yep, you gotta move this ashtray up and that part will snap in. Alright. Pause it. All the way as tight as it goes. It has thread just like anything else. Don't force it. It's the reason why it stopped right there. This one will go here, and this one will go here. And I'm gonna plug this one in as I push this one to it, because this wire won't go out any farther. There we go. We're gonna place it right back in. Don't force it. I'm holding in the tabs up top. I want y'all to see this. Look up here. I'm holding them down while I'm pushing it in. So I'm holding all three of those down. That's the one we first started off, you seen that wasn't there. And we're trying to line it up to push up in here. Gotcha. Everything correct. Everything correct. Because I'm looking at where it lines up at. There we go. Ooh, pinch my finger. Alright, that's how it should look, y'all. The corner. So notice on this side. You gotta get that tab in there on this side. You gotta watch your finger because it's gonna pull you with it. This one wanna give me a problem. Now we about to move the negative battery cable back on. Reach right here above the L on the Lexus symbol. Go to the right, about right here. It's right here. Got two little vent lines open. That's where the hood latch is. Alright, over here. I noticed when we took this cable off, it was loose. It came straight off. So we're gonna tighten it up some for them. This is just evidence of we got the first crank, y'all. Air. If anything is not working, then you need to take your time and uninstall and do it all back over. Vents should be blowing air. They should be closing and opening. Modern mechanic, oh yeah, before we exit out, make sure your trim is good. We had to remove all of this, y'all seen that. Make sure everything is still accurately working. So when those people charge y'all $500 to $1,000 to remove stuff like that, saying we got to do all that, don't fall for it. We had all of this broken apart. Y'all see everything is still functioning. Don't fall for it. Find a mechanic that'll work with you. Find a mechanic.